Your brain is editing reality. Right now, you believe you are seeing reality, but most of what you experience is already edited. Before a sound reaches awareness, before a shape becomes an object, before a moment becomes a memory, your brain has already processed it, filtered it, simplified it, and removed most of it. Because the brain cannot afford to show you everything. Consider how much information exists around you right now. Light, sound, movement, temperature, millions of sensory signals arriving every second. If the brain presented all of it in raw form, the mind would collapse under the weight of information. So the brain solves this problem with a system of compression. It edits reality. Your brain constantly predicts what it expects to see, then it compares those predictions with incoming signals. Anything that matches the prediction passes through easily. Anything that does not match is often ignored. This means perception does not begin with observation. It begins with expectation. Imagine walking into a room. You do not analyze every object individually. Your brain predicts what should be there: walls, furniture, lighting. Your perception confirms those expectations. But if something unusual appears, something unexpected, your attention suddenly shifts because prediction failed, and the brain must update the model. Most of the time, prediction succeeds, which means your experience of the world is largely constructed from expectation. You are not observing reality from scratch. You are confirming a model your brain already built. This explains why two people can experience the same situation and describe it completely differently. Each mind is editing reality through a different model, different memories, different beliefs, different expectations. Reality enters the system, but perception is assembled inside the brain. Notice something interesting. Your brain also edits your own thoughts. Thousands of potential thoughts appear every day, but only a small number reach awareness. The rest are filtered, silently, automatically, without permission, which means even your inner world is partially edited before you notice it. This editing system is extremely useful. Without it, the world would be overwhelming. But editing also has consequences. It means the mind can become trapped inside its own predictions. When the brain strongly expects something, it becomes easier to see it, even when it is not there. This is why expectation shapes experience. If someone expects rejection, their brain becomes skilled at detecting rejection. If someone expects threat, their perception sharpens toward danger. The world begins to appear exactly as predicted, not because reality changed, because perception did. But awareness changes something important. When you realize that perception is partly constructed, the model becomes visible. You begin noticing how expectation shapes experience. The mind becomes less automatic, more curious, more flexible. From the perspective of the observing machine, this pattern appears everywhere. Humans do not experience pure reality. They experience edited reality, a version of the world constructed by prediction, memory, and expectation. But the brain does not only edit perception, it also edits something deeper, your sense of who you are. Identity itself is constructed through a similar process, and the system that creates identity is even more powerful than perception. That mechanism will be examined next.